most of our fathers, they invest and spend a lot of time trying to bring more income to make the family live in more luxury. And that, of course, take from their concern, take from their time, take from their concentration away of the children and away of the home. That is definitely reflect on the family, reflect on the time he should spend with his children. We're just talking about Mus'ab ibn Umair and how he was able to invite stranger within 1.5 years. He was able to convert most of Ahl al-Madinah to Islam, and he was below 20 years old. How? How we do that while we fail to invite our own family to? How it happened? It happened through his knowledge, character, his approach, his ethics, a lot of things. It is not the matter that luck you have. Are you aggressive in presenting this? Or because each one of the children needs special time and attention from the parents. From the baby all the way until the age of 25 and 30. Each one of them, he has a right to spend some time and take some of the attention of the parents. So every time you want to go higher in the society or provide more luxurious life to the member, equally you are losing your time with your family. And then after that the result come and, oh, my son happened to him. Oh, this is my daughter, that's what happened to them. Yes, because you are busy all the time, working, and sometimes working in 2 jobs. And when you ask, oh, because this is enough, not enough for what? Oh, because he want to live in very high standard of living. So we find each child in the family to age 12 or something, he has his own phone. And when he reach 18, he has his own car. Well, how we can afford that? He will not present at home at all because he has to work day and night. And when he come home, he is very tired, very exhausted. And okay, we depend on the mother. But the mother sometimes she go to work too, to cover the gap. Even though that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَفِي السَّمَاءِ رِزْقُكُمْ وَمَا تُوعَدُونَ. Don't worry about the risk. Don't worry about the risk. And the Prophet said, حَسْبُ ابْنِ آدَمْ لُقَيْمَاتٍ يُقِمْنَ صُلْبَةً. It is enough for you. Why you have to put many kinds of food on the table? But this will result that you will not find time to sit with your children, to cook 5, 6 kinds of food for the kids. This means that you have to spend a lot of money on that process. From where you bring this money? Or you have to spend more time outside home. More time outside home means that you didn't find time for your kids, especially when they need you. The children, they need you the most when they are between the boys, when they are between the age of 6, when the time start to be attached to their father. From the 6 all the way until they become 25 or even 30. They need their father at that time. Maybe after or before they didn't need him. They need the mother all the time. All the time. From the date of birth until they die. The mother, they need it all the time. But they need the father the most during this period. So you need to be available for them. To guide, to make them love and attach to you. Because if they didn't love and attach to you, they will never listen to you. Why the Sahaba used to love the Prophet and to obey the Prophet? Because they love him. They love him so much. That's why they were able to listen to him and to carry out. Because you will follow only those who you are in love with them. If you lost this, if you treat your kids in a rude manner, if you disrespect them, if you become so rude with them, don't expect that they will listen to you. They will give you a deaf ear. That's it. Whatever you will try, you will fail to guide them. No, you have to treat them kindly. That's why the Prophet said, خيركم خيركم لأهله وأنا خيركم لأهلي. The best of you is the best to his family, to his children and to his wife. By that kind of love, he can make the change. He can raise the children in a loving atmosphere. Whatever he will tell them, they will follow because they love him. Whatever he guides them, they listen because they love him. That is how he should be able to direct his ship and his family. The father in the family, he become like a pilot in a flight. He is the pilot of the flight. The passenger of this flight are his family, his wife and his kids. And his job is to take them to safety, to their destination safely. That's why you find the pilot every time open the mic, giving some instruction. We are facing some air turbulence. We are going to land urgently in this. We are late. We are have more time. Whatever instruction, and they listen. When they tell them, please fasten your seatbelt. All of us fasten our seatbelt. Because we have a belief in him. We believe that his job is taking us to safety. We didn't ask him, we didn't challenge his order. So when he said, fasten your seatbelt, we didn't come and, why? Why? I'm not convinced that I have to fasten. You can't do that. He is a pilot. That's his job to take you to safety. Same thing for the family. And the safety is to carry all the member of the family to the Jannah, to safe exit from this life. To protect them from all kind of misguidance. And the children, they have to understand that their parents are not their enemies. Even sometimes if they are harsh with them or tough on them, the idea is not to deprive them from things which they love. No, the idea is to protect them from evil which maybe they didn't understand or they didn't pay attention to it. The least example of this, look how the kids now deal with their laptops or their phones or their tablets or iPad when they are staying long time in front. When the father come and say, oh, it is enough. It is enough screen time. Go now to study. Or go to perform your salah. Or. Oh, you find the child, how dare you tell me that? They become upset. No, he is telling that to you so he can protect you from evil you are not paying attention to it. Because these instruments, whether phones or whatever, it has good things, but it has evil also. It is exactly like الخمر والميسر فيهما منافع للناس وإثمهما أكبر من نفعهما. More even the khamr, the gambling, it has some benefits. But its evil is outweigh the benefit. That's why you have to make this equation. Which one? Who has to make this equation? Not you, the child or the son. It is the father. Because that is his duty. So when he is telling you, enough screen time now, go to study. He is not just want to control your life or become a bossy or anything. No, he want to protect you from evil outside. It's the same thing when the father tries to guide his daughters. There is a lot of wolves outside. He want to teach you how to deal with this community outside, how to protect yourself from this evil outside. And he want to help his kids to achieve a good future for themselves. So he want them to concentrate on their education. What kind of friends they have. Because the Prophet said, Al-mar'u ala dini khalili. The kind of friend you have, then this friend could misguide you and could guide you. We learn a lot of things from our friends. Maybe my friend who was the first one to invite me to go to the masjid. So to choose friends, how to choose your friends, that is one of the responsibility of the parents toward their children. Because these friends could misguide your child because you didn't teach him how to, on which basis he has to choose his friends. That is also a very important topic. So we are living in a very complicated world. There is a lot of responsibilities on both the father and the mother, but at the end, only the father will be asked about it. He carries the whole responsibility in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like the commander of an army. If the army lost, only the commander will be asked, not the soldiers. Maybe he will be fired, or maybe he will get sentenced, or maybe he will get executed. The head of the army, not the lower officers or the soldiers. So every father, he has to keep that in mind and to know the magnitude of the responsibility on his soldiers. If his children become misguided, he is responsible. If his children start to dislike him, he is responsible. If the family collapses and the end with divorce between the father and the mother and the children get lost, he is responsible. He is the cornerstone of the family. That is why in return, Allah give him a lot of power and order all the family to obey him. And if you disobey the father, as we said yesterday, that's become big sin. عقوق الوالدين, one of the كبائر. What's عقوق? To go against the instruction of your father. He tell you go to the right, you say no, I am going to the left. That is عقوق. By definition, in Arabic language, that is عقوق. So as long as your father is, or mother, of course, parents, telling you something not against the instruction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not against the deen, you are forced to obey. Except if he order you to drink wine, no father will do such a thing. Or order you not to pray, for example. Or order you to be polytheist. Or no, of course, that will, it's very rare. In that case, don't obey. But any other case, you should obey. You should obey.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.